has had the bragging rights for the past year.
Absolutely not. Holy. Okay, FUT on defense, BBL on attack. Wait, what is the America's game today? First America's game today. What is it? Is that why you guys are talking about C9, or do we just always think about C9?
Drops back to a deeper line of cover. Already a flank posed here by FUT.
Furia NRG. Furia NRG. Oh, Furia without EU.
Activating the wall, and
devastating.
Supported by Cristalli on site.
Double stack set up with the stairwell left open, so an opportunity for BBL to get a player in behind here.
Inside in the corner. Sky Flash clears over towards the door, but they've already split here. Mate, big jaw right now. Oh, he's actually back, by the way. He's actually back. Back to the Yoru. Double entry.
How does FUT even try and get back into the site? I mean, not a whole bunch of utility. I mean,
you have an Omen flash and a smoke.
This little bit of extra control into the blue room for BBL is exactly what they're hanging off.
Yeah, it's a good Omen flash though. Meant that Yetije didn't want to push through. Very nice from BBL. I've been so impressed with it was BBL against Vitality last week. It was so good. Their plans were very fast. They were all together. They fought so well. I feel like the mid-rounding from Rose has been very nice. Dude, that TP behind is sick. In the corner as well. Don't go close enough to hear it.
Just looking at that TP again, audacious and just crazy he gets that much value from it. Circling back to what you're saying,
what's the pistol score? Mate,
on either side of the server, and with their not
I'm close to moving YouTube chat back to the original place after that one.
This year, BBL stay undefeated since 2025, winning all 3 fixtures there.
Yeah.
For FUT, it's about re-establishing themselves back on top after that record-equaling placement for a Turkish team at Masters London. A record now shared with BBL after their time in the sun at Santiago.
Perseus, thanks so much. 2 years.
Really shown already so far.
Decided to sleep on my back after hearing you talk about it yesterday, and you actually had my first dream in a few months. Dude, someone's gonna give me the science, man. What is the science behind this? For those of you who don't know, and it took me a while to realize, if I sleep on my back, I dream. If I sleep on my side, I don't dream. And now there's more people getting involved.
Fake happening on A. I thought for a minute that BBL were going to commit to the fake towards C. It's not the case, and Sociable shouldn't take first contact.
I mean, you find this much ground when you're up against a full save. You turn it into a post plant, and already as much calls as Sociable can make, that pack won't arrive in time.
Yeah,
opportunity to set up as 5 here, and it's just damage control for FUT.
You sleep on your chest? Is in front? I tried to avoid that. You're not meant to sleep like that. I mean, sometimes, but I don't dream if I have that. It's legit back only. He gets one more. It's a Razor. One away from Razor. Still an easy call for next round.
Just need to make sure they're not hemorrhaging anything more.
Nah, Larok now 1 away from the showstopper, so that's definitely something to be thinking about heading into the first gun round of this game.
Sleeping on your back restricts breathing and can affect REM sleep. Wait, I thought you were meant to sleep on your back.
Oh, lovely stuff. Getting things started off in the right way are BBL as they double up the round count and on to 2.
Yeah, and I think it'll be interesting
to
see
just
how
for your
BBL
spine.
perform in this derby. As I said, these 2 teams yet to face so far in the year, but with Eternal Fire joining the league, a big talking point coming out of that one for me was just the fact that BBL looked, you know, out of sorts. It was a disaster.
We'll come back to this. There's a big buy round.
Maybe getting the better of them here already, establishing
1 away from a Razor.
In this one.
FUT want to go aggro.
Strong bonus round.
Vice set up over towards A. Just full gamble over towards B. Not even I mean, they're going to open door and pivot, right?
Kreven has taken contact and knows about the players
the free orb. Zeus is here to punish it, kinda. The clone actually meant that he could take it for free. He got the free orb. They used the Vice wall against them.
And this is a theme that we constantly have to refer back
got the Razor now. Cypher spotted 2 aggro over towards C as well. Bro's the TP out. We got the old school lineups as well for the TP to go over towards here.
C-Mound space stored. Looks
Is
like
this a lineup that
BBL
gets it over towards here?
start investigating the other side of the map.
LaRock's TP obviously.
Yeah, it is, man. Look at this.
His team. As he still holds this A space, but it's
open the door, create pressure, insta group over towards C. What a banger of a shot. Open the door, take the TP.
Clean off, decapitates, and that C site is open.
Another one of those players in this BBL team, which when he's performing, everyone else around him seems to get a bit of a mental lift.
What's the protocol there? If they don't get a kill, he TPs. If they get a kill, he doesn't TP.
Just to flush away any further presence.
No, Lover's Rock's been caught on the other side, so numbers are even, and it's whether LaRock can find any value from the rocket.
Swift, thank you so much. If you're healthy, sleeping on your back is good.
Deep rocket in waterfall, and 3 players considering the reclear. No, they're going to split up 3 and 1. Majority of this coming back through CT.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm healthy. I feel healthy.
There's not really any utility on Crystalli either, so this becomes more difficult. Sociable though, Zeus combine. This is looking good for FUT's retake. Rose trying to hold on the smokes but can't do it, so it's up to Krevin. A great entry to the round.
One of the longest duels I think I've seen in Valorant. Wasn't the cleanest from anyone, but they'll take that. Should the Euro have TP'd and joined the group there instead of trying to stick around and catch one of the rotates over towards A? Maybe. I mean, it's a 50-50 duel.
The story of the Vitality game was them being able to expose and
Swift again, mate. Thank you so much, bro.
FUT this time around, the ones to get the better of them.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's
Can you up the volume? Broadcast, yeah?
I mean, looking back at that Vitality game, an awful
like that, maybe?
Vitality.
Wait, let me do this.
Or was it BBL just letting them back into the game?
It should be better.
Said, let's actually check out how BBL deal with this push.
Umut kal burada, dön direkt C'ye. Yürüyüşe dikkat, yürüyüşe dikkat. Tamam Umut. Kal burada, dön direkt C'ye. Tipini bırak. Tamam, ben şu an bırakmayacağım. Tamam, gel. Kanka çektiğim buraya. Yürü bir aldım. Rusum. Beyler, beni dinleyin. Dur, peek. Pikten söyleyeceğim, sorun yok. Oynayın siz. Acelesi yok. Beni pikliyor, peek. Endpoint'i çektiğim birlikte. Sağa bak. Bakıyorum. Sola pikle. Gelin C'ye, gel C'ye direkt. Orb alacağım, C'de flash attı, pik attı Eranos. Site'dan pik attı timing. Okey. Papağan, info vermedim Doga. Tamam, okey. C görüş yapmayı direkt. A'da 3 var zaten. Gir C'ye, ulti basacağım. Köpek yapsana. Mollo bir girişi, sağ kolu ulti atacağım. Tamam, at. Grenade attım. Hayır boş. GT space alsanıza. Tamam. Vay. GT space alabilirsin. GT space al. Gel. Alıyorum. Sen lane mutlu bekle. Gelmişler adam. Bok içi.
2 smoke kişiler beyler. Çıkacak adamlar.
What? Wait, double what? The hell's going on?
Çıkıyor 3 CT. Çıkmadı.
Kuruyorum bombayı. Ben teksin.
2 Adamlar şu an
How does he feel like he can stroll into the smoke?
Terms, 2-all in the score count now, and looking at that round, Cairo felt like at points it was very individual from BBL, getting good value from these.
And Lotus Rock, maybe it's been a while since he's been lurking over towards A, but shows a bit too much there.
Comms feeling a bit chaotic there, but when the Vise wall went up, it feels as if that's when the plan completely fell apart for BBL.
They got past the visor, it went down, and then they just started taking just like random risks.
We've seen it over so many different stages. That is going to catch you out like that.
2 in a row, force them down to an eco.
It's this agency from Yetajay switching up that setup where it had been identified on A couple of times, which maybe
We'll retake over towards A, maybe because of the Razor.
Only Crostali here. Tempered positioning from him in stairs right now, as almost all of BBL are present. The one exception, of course, being Kreven. He's yet to be identified as the captain has already fallen. Plenty of damage on these BBL players.
Yeah,
the Euro comps are back because of the 5-second buff to the TP. Yeah, basically.
Of Lotus, this split.
It does mean a lot.
Second match, sure.
That's the thing, right?
Even with the 15 seconds.
Talking a little bit about those games
Euro was like at least viable on some of the maps.
In between the stages.
Yeah.
And
Breeze
so they
for
have
sure.
plenty of reps here. There's plenty of tape on it. FUT on the other side, 2 and 5 for their 7 times played. So honestly, I think the way that this series starts out, it's a chance to build up some confidence, build up some momentum, things which FUT have been talking at long length about. This is the eco, of course. Yeah, even just that result against Pacific, for example. Shaky at times, but they get over the line, and that's what makes you a top team.
A little bit of delay
How is this
here
FUT's
as we
4th game
wait
and
to see
BBL's
that
2nd game?
spike go down, but FUT given that time
Mate,
to,
I got
get into
no good
position
answer for
this
you.
retake. Spam
It's
looks
an
pretty
insanely
decent.
valid question.
Overall, BBL will be happy with just getting that spike in.
Yeah, so close to finding that kill through the wall. The angle just a little bit off. Now, BBL trying to interrupt the rhythm of this retake, go fighting themselves towards Waterfall, but it's come up short-handed. Yetajay sweeping in from behind, as is Larok. Down to a 1 versus 2. Yet to find himself an upgrade.
Dude, double satchel as well.
Play around with here. Couple of satchels maybe just to sow some disarray.
Yeah, if he
towards the
goes to
spike
this
as
satchel
Stinger
across to make him,
needs to
yeah.
keep fighting back,
Ah,
and
it's
the
unlucky.
Satchel is just short,
Unlucky.
but Sociable picks up the pieces anyway. The captain is that commendable as always. So the lead restored.
I mean, it ends up being a little bit difficult, but overall, I don't think FUT were really sweating. It's a nice entry by Crystalli.
Rigged. I mean, they're giving them more time for because they went to
Pretty
EWC,
easy at
right?
the end. Ultimates is
I
where
guess
we
it's
start
the
to
thought
have our eyes
process.
drawn towards. Stop having
The EMEA are
his,
just trying to cram all of
overdriving
their stuff
Zeus with
into
the
3 weeks.
showstopper,
It's perma
and
super
a
weak.
couple other couple other FUT ultimates coming online. And I think most importantly,
BBL
in terms of
timeout
this
maybe,
defensive
3 in a
setup,
row.
is that Sop
C's
has
been
his
failing. You could speak about the after plans. You
That'll be
could
one
turn
of a few things
completely
to think
different
about if
game
you're on
plan
the
in
BBL
here,
side,
to be
as they
honest.
call,
Because they've just been hitting
say,
over
it's a
towards
fairly
C.
early timeout
I do
here,
feel like
but
they're getting the first pick a
since
lot as
those
well.
first 2 rounds, nothing has gone their way, so
Maybe not
perfect
this
time
round,
to
but-
make some adjustments.
I think as well, you're just timing out when it's the
How long is
rifle
the
round,
play-ins
it's your
gonna
second
last?
attempt at a rifle round, and so far
know.
FUT have looked so dominant the past 3 rounds.
Play-ins is from August the, so it's
Highlighting
2
the
weeks.
attack side strength of BBL in the previous series.
August the 5th to the
Plenty
16th.
of importance put on accruing some early rounds here for themselves, knowing what stands in front of them on the FUT side. And as you mentioned already, there is so much history in the server here on either side when you look at
Would
the
you agree that
careers
yours
of
Westmont
both
is currently
teams.
Summit?
The
Yeah, I
last
think
time
so.
that Zeus
You
played
can-
against this
you
core,
can-
Kreven was on the same team as
The A
him.
to B TP is
Some of
good.
these players, Sociable,
But B
included
to
as
A,
well.
I think it's a little
Last time he
limited.
was in a Turkish derby, he was wearing the colours.
The problem
on
is
the
it's such a
opposite
new
side,
map
So
that I'm not like
seen these
100%.
faces take to the server before on the same or opposite ends. But this is the most important round of the game, and with BBL that having that timeout behind them now, they look
1,
to go
2,
back
can't buy
into
next.
this age-duel.
Maybe 2 drops in terms of this money
I mean,
for
we're
FUT.
gonna get the dimensional drift as it starts to
BBL
clear
loss
out.
bonus is so
Reset
high, they
the
should be
map
able
with
to
Sop's
buy
operator.
next.
We said early on the line, but at least levels rock.
Yeah, that's nice, man. They react fast on this. They had no idea that the Orman's here, even though the flash was here earlier.
And finally, Sop shut down. Spike makes its way towards A, but it's Sociable. Sorry, Crystalli holding things down. Sociable was towards B. Still
No
continuing
way.
on. FUT still keeping them
There's no
foot in
way.
front. Rose now having to clutch up.
That's the, I
Worried
mean, I
about
can
that
understand
B
the
player.
first kill we saw him as it
Doesn't
went down, but
realise
a little
Sociable's made
double
it to
there.
silent drop. The timing doesn't work for the BBL captain. It works for FUT, and they're up to 4.
Yeah,
He
well
definitely
handled by
flamed him
Sociable
there.
in the end. Looked like
He
for just a
definitely
moment
flamed
there
him
was a
there.
window of opportunity there.
Where's the China
looming
format
for
so weird?
Rose,
I mean, all,
who
every
many
region's
in the
just doing their
desk
own
were
thing
talking
right now.
about. He is the self-proclaimed
China's gonna be
best
done in
Turkish
2 weeks, I
IGL,
think.
but I think there is definitely a conversation to be had, especially considering Sociable's recent form when we look at these 2 lock-in horns.
Yeah. And I think as well, we've got to be thinking about how it's going to work out in the champions
That's rough.
points as well between these 2, because they're not too far away from each
The
other.
replay wasn't necessary,
matchup could
but
mean
I
more
really
than you
liked
think.
it.
Opening here from Sol.
The replay
slides
was
in
great
with the
here.
Outlaw. Seen it a few times already.
Huge, man.
Result is always the same.
What a
Gets
play that one
second
is.
first troubles with the shorty, and that makes this round dead certain that it's dead rubber. There's not much left here for BBL. Coming out of the gun round, straight into the eco. Going strength for strength.
Yeah,
Nice shot.
I mean, last scene now.
Kind of trying to get as many prep time as they can.
I think
Yeah,
overall this
but
is
it
just
would be
showing how hungry
it would be
FUT are
nice
right
if
now.
China did it right, because
I don't think
it
that
will
there's
be
been
sick with
much
the
of a
crowd.
contest by BBL,
I don't know
and it's
how
their map
many
pick,
people
so
they're
it
gonna
gets more
have
and more
for like
worrying.
the big arena at the end.
And we talked about it.
At least like I think
How
they're doing.
important that double duel is
Are they doing
gonna
groups in
be.
the same
I think
venue or?
Sop and Zeus, who are top in
Either
the
way,
box
if they
right
fill
now
out the big
for
venue
the defense.
for like really high numbers, it could be so fun.
Look at the other side.
They
Lovers
could
Rock
go
having
crazy
some
with it.
influence on the
I don't
play
think they will
early
go
on,
crazy with it,
but
but they could
both him
easily
and
do
Larok
like a
can't
20k.
hold a candle to the output on the
Yeah.
FUT side right now. Seeing the setup here, Sop has the op again. Is he going to go for the same aggressive play? There's a Vice set up to fall back on. No, it's a little more reserved.
Yeah, looking to just hold on with the operators.
And Zeus working the opposite extremity at the same time.
They can
It's
do
an
more.
all-out
They can do
push
more.
from
I
FUT.
agree. I think they can do
Even
like
Yetishay in
40k.
B-main, there's not an
Easy.
area on the map that they've
But
forgiven right now.
if you do that,
Well, the Euro clone
whoever has to
gone,
follow
that means the
Masters,
Vice will be
champs
safe for
after,
majority of this round,
it's
but
gonna
Vice
look
himself being in front
like I don't think you
of
can
that
go
with
all
Zeus
out yet.
close by.
I think you can go out, but I don't
Trevor
think you
needs
should
to
be
be
going all
careful.
out because the events after, everyone would just say like that's when it
Yeah,
peaked.
that's the thing, right? Yetishay has
You would
the
look,
support
you're
of
gonna look
Zeus
at the
over his
venue after
shoulder.
Masters. You're gonna be like,
The whole
guys, really?
BBL shepherded Spawnwoods.
5,000 people there or
That
whatever.
fight going their way. It's Kreven, in fact, who gets a big double catch, 2 kills in B main. The rest of BBL still interested in this A push. Showstopper drawn out from Larok for the second time. The Rocket will miss Crostali narrowly.
Instantly back
Sociable
Omen
arriving,
TP.
there's a nade
It's
at
good
his
Sky
feet and
Flash.
no way out. Crostali's flashing back in to look for a fight, which he can't win.
It's sociable peak too
So it's all
early.
on the
I don't think it would have
shoulders of
mattered.
Sop to win this 1v3.
If there's anybody you want to clutch up, it's him. Operator and handle is going to be difficult, and he's already been seen.
And he's had the highest success rate of any FUT player in these situations, but the fact of the matter is you don't often see him left last alive, and that's for a good reason. BBL back on the board and dealing with everything that FUT was throwing at them.
Yeah, I mean, it's
The
nice
nade
for
here.
Cristali. This is
Oh
just
yeah, the nade
unbelievable
might have been
from
at his
Kreven.
feet. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
It feels as if he is going to be the success story for BBL should they go on to win this match. Keeps finding little gaps in which to work with, or stands a test thrown at him by the FUT players.
Did we just
Sop
host
once
everything
again,
in China?
operator on C-mount.
I mean, we don't have to yet, but if the viewership just tanks everywhere,
Something that he can't
we
get
might be
away
forced
with.
to.
Another
So at the
aggressive
moment, we don't
play.
have
It's
to do
actually
that.
Sociable checked out.
But
in this
in like
instance. Larok
in
finds his
5
man.
years' time,
Seems as if BBL
we might be
are
forced to
now
do that.
starting to hold back on their aggression.
Yeah.
Look at how slow they're coming out of A side.
Just figuring what the FUT game plan looks like. Vlad
clawing
you know,
over
speaking at
towards
length
B,
about how the preparation just
hops
didn't
the
quite
wall.
land for them in that opening
What's the money
game.
like? 2 they can't buy?
Since the Na'Vi match, though, they have
Ooh.
responded, and here you're starting to see BBL figure that out.
Yeah, questions really being asked of FUT about how adaptable they can be. Same time, Zeus does have has his showstopper. He's been found, and he just peeked into so many bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
the
lot.
only player in the meantime that
Considering
BBL
there
have actually
wasn't
spotted
too much
towards A
pressure
after
around the
that
map.
Initial exchange, Crostali does catch Kreven away from the rest of the play. So while the A site is open, BBL don't know this just yet. They're looking for safety to plant, and they will get it.
Lovers Rock looking to hold down the long line all the way back from Mount. Sop nearly catches one off guard.
And just shows more disciplined face for a second, holds back from that initial contact, but as Larok cuts him off from the rest, he's still going here, Larok, looking for an ace in the derby. Yetishay's position now revealed, playing from the pit. Larok is the first of many hungry BBL players to get him down.
Just gonna wait and try to die to Spike.
Fantastic response. Not initially from the timeout, but the rounds following. BBL have got in tune with FUT's game, and Larok knows where this final player stands. He wants the ace, he's going to get the bait for it, and there it is, all 5 from Larok. BBL's number 95,
Got his teammate to bait.
getting all 5.
One away from each other. BBL's
I mean, he had some
adaptations
lovely
very
shots over
nice
towards A
overall.
site
The
here.
fact that they can show their slower style of play, that they don't need
This
to
one.
always be as explosive as we expect them to be.
I'm low.
And get fired up in the meantime. This is going to prompt a FUT timeout though. Bambino and Vlad not happy with what they're seeing. And as we said, FUT not shown us the adaptations in the past 2 rounds.
No, it's
The Rock? Yeah, he's so
a
good,
game
man.
plan which was working well at the
I
start.
mean, he got a
but now
couple of
that
offers
BBL have
end of last year.
managed to rock them back a step.
Turn them down
That
to
double
stay
kill
with
from
the group.
Kreven in B main, really the big one for me. They've not
Is
managed
it
to get the
attacker
same
sided?
kind of
With these
value
comps,
from it.
it's
I mean,
attacker
5 rounds
sided.
already on defender side. Lotus here looks pretty good for them in this instance.
You had a
This is a
Chamber in there, not
Viperless
so much.
server right
You had a
now.
Viper and a Vice in there,
Something
like
to be
as a
thinking
duo,
about.
not so much as well.
Same time though, do you think that game against Pacific was a real representation of FUT and their low Do you think that was just more of an off day for the Turkish side?
Yeah, more than anything, I would just say again, it's that mental thing, right? The amount of rounds that they were losing. VALORANT had a 1 versus 3 in there. There are a few magic moments, I think, as Yetejay described it, that made the difference. But BBL can bring that to the table by the same
Which
margin,
challenges
so
do you think is
that's
going to be the
exactly
most
it, mate.
competitive
They
for
can
upsets?
100%
Not
show the
sure.
goods when they
I don't know
need
enough
to.
about Pacific.
So both double duelists looking to take control of A mound and force BBL to move towards C.
it's straight into this Vice setup, so FUT very prepared for this, not overstepping
We'll
this time
see.
in the round.
BBL
Unfortunately, the wall
are like
has actually
on
gone
top of
up.
where the wall is every single
And
time
that's
the
where you're gonna
clones hit
see
the
this
wall.
interaction between the Yoru and Vice
60%
find
of
more value
rounds.
for BBL when the fake out is able to trip it. Of course, with the nerf a few patches ago,
Okay, pressure
that's why
over
we've
towards
seen Vice's usage
C.
skyrocket, because Yoru being a natural counter
This is kind of interesting.
put her out
They
of
think they're going to go
play.
back clear over towards A, so they double
Ready
up
to hit
over
the site
towards
now,
A.
though, BBL.
But
Still
actually,
one
we're just
more
sending
set
it
of
C.
thoughts at the back of C.
Paranoia is good as well from Sociable.
Flash deep hits
He's on a
1,
judge.
keeps them interested.
Fortunately,
Holds 2
forced
here.
back and Ultimate's in play as well.
Oh,
Good
wow.
nade combo. I'm just going to send it straight in. Advantage looking good for BBL. And time, delay, working through with a showstopper. And LaRock's taking
Look
so
at all that
much
space.
As much real estate as he possibly can, but again, BBL looking to give up this ground and fight towards CT
Good plan
instead.
for Mound.
Trap put up there, but all of FUT are coming through Waterfall.
Yeah, ready to play off of the Seekers. Showstopper of their own, clears back.
What a
side,
omen
but
flash.
At BBL being forced back, looking to hold from water, and Lovers Rock up. Doesn't hit. Usually it does. And now FUT start to get towards the spike, and when they do, they hit the meat grinder. Absolutely
nice.
torn apart.
LaRock
and
is
Enzo
going a little
Flawless
wild
to
right
equal
now.
Things out.
A very well managed situation from BBL there, in and amongst all the madness. We spoke earlier in the game about the comms, the chaos, and the issues that can present for this young team. But as soon as Zeus's ult comes in, it's a drop back to a deeper line. He doesn't find any value from the ult.
U2 was
Just
good
holding
hit?
up on
Yeah,
their
the
own
U2 was
smoke
good.
here. Really well played. Who was saying that LaRock hadn't stepped up. 12 and 8 now. The exact kind of response you want to see from the young gunner.
Smiles on the faces of BBL. It's been a long time since we've seen them. Probably favourites, you would say now, to go and top this group. Beating Vitality, beating FUT. The strength of schedule gets easier as the weeks go on. And a different Viswell actually towards C-Mount.
Yeah, this is the kind of wall you would usually put for a trap play. I think we saw Heretics do something similar, but Zeus doesn't have the showstopper to go vaulting over it like Woot did. So all it is,
Yoru ult
deep
for next
information
round.
for the time being. And as you say, that's the importance of this game. Not just the bragging rights, but either of these teams win it, it's a chance to take a huge step towards automatic playoffs qualification, bypassing the play-ins, giving yourself that best possible route towards champions.
Took LaRock out of your VFL.
Starly
Oh, that's a rough game.
Navigating A with a little bit of caution, as it is just
Yeah,
the solo
if it makes you feel
initiator
any
here for
better
now,
about your
that's why
VFL team,
BBL choose to
I had
accelerate.
Jemkin as my IGL.
Try and put some pressure on Cristali, and fortunately he's peeked into Lotus rifle, not one that you would normally want to peek into. And it's a nice
For
pivot.
clarification,
drawing
for
in
people
the
who didn't
forces
watch,
of
he had
FUT,
a defense half where he
making
didn't
them
use
cut one by one.
Phoenix
Spikes go
ult,
down on B,
and then
there's
he had an
also been a
attack
deposit
half
of
where his
rock.
first Phoenix ult was in the
Lovers
8th
Rock
round.
would love to get the dimensional drift online here. Threat and a tempo change heading into the last round as FUT are coming in with Dregs. Yetejay goes down, Steel Guard, and will be
Wasn't,
available for the next.
on
So
what map?
already
Haven.
starting to paint that picture of
Maybe
what
one
it
of the
entails
easier
for
orbs to
us.
get.
At the
to be
very least,
honest.
Zeus has recovered a rifle here and stop finding that. It's a 3-on-3. All of a sudden, we give a little bit of credit to this one.
Yeah, it's starting to get worrying a little bit, especially with Lovers Rock being low, but yeah.
Both players retaking from that same tight
Yeah,
corridor
he got
means
him.
that BBL have no trouble executing it. 6-5 at the very least tied at the half, but looking to go into that second half with a lead.
Yeah, it took a second for BBL to understand what was going on in this half, how FUT were playing, and as soon as they did, it feels as if they've had the best of their opponents.
Okay, Swift has topped me here.
Yeah, you saw
I
on the
have
replay
Echo
there,
as my
actually. I think
IGL.
the
I got
flash was a
minus
bit of
8
fake
points.
information maybe for Cristali, caught the fake out, and then
You got the
Lotus
double.
swinging from
You double
three that
down
caught
on the
him, but,
negative. That's insane.
Final round here, Sop, quick pace to this
He ended at
opening.
a -4. There's got to be
He's taking
record
the
breaking.
I mean, the fact he's taken it in their faces and got away. Crystalli, though.
Striker. Appreciate the tier 1. Thank you. 68 months. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. 1, 2, spotted. That's mad from Sop. So much confidence on this. Felt like they'll be trying to take the space with the Euro. So obviously the W King goes for the swing before the comms can come in. 3 here. I'm not sure they should push into the angle, but the smoke's good for a little bit. As soon as the smoke goes down, they're wrecked though. Nice shot.
Fighting BBL to an advantage, BBL to a round win. It's just Yetije now. The experienced one on foot, the one who's been the furthest, been in the most international events, and he can't do it here and now.
I don't
BBL
think it's
advantage
that.
to the second half.
Like obviously the optimal call there for FUT when they got 3 over towards site. Like I think they can keep fighting at the back. Because the smoke's up, they feel like they can isolate. At least they ordered it together. It was one of those. I don't know how that would go down in a VOD review. I don't know where they're at as a team.
And yeah, I love to play in Turkish derby because the energy is always so hyped.
I feel like Yetije's watched the other interviews where like people are falling for the fake handshake. He was solid, arms tucked in. He was not falling for the handshake right there. He's seen the clips, he's heard. People have been speaking about it. He was having none of it. No opportunity to fall for that. His arms were locked in.
Far too well, but FUT not making those.
He's got the meta down. He's nailed the meta right there.
5 rounds. It's commendable at best, but we're going to need a lot more if this one is to get snatched from the hands of BBL.
Yeah, at the same time though, I mean BBL have a good pistol round win, so let's see how FUT deal with that.
Hobbit'e yakın gidin. Kapıyı onlar mı kırdı? Hobbit'i kırdı.
Kamerası var mı Cypher'ın? Açık kırık değil.
B push'una bakıyorum. Yani ben de buradan böyle aldım.
Bekliyorum ben sola doğru. Tamam CT'ye
Hobbit'e
bakıyorum.
yaklaşın, B split yapalım. Atacağım Dog'u. Tower'a smoke vereceğim. J-Link'e atmayacağım ha. Hazırım ben.
Hazırım. Kıracağım ben
Tower'a
kapıyı.
smoke verdim. Kırın. Aç kurtu. B push'lar sağ.
Gel.
Paranoya atacağım yakına. Yok. Attım.
Yapacağım.
J-Link gelir.
Pencere 2.
Be good.
2 tower.
Dude, BBL fight so well together, man. That was nice. Pinch them. Pinch them.
Adamlar trap yapmış.
And so the answer is
As soon as
BBL's
this
win
happens,
rate
instant
gets
reaction.
even better. That's now 5 wins to 1 loss overall so far in VCT EMEA. Stage 2.
5 wins, 1 loss in what?
In stage 2, in pistol rounds.
Oh, in pistol rounds. Okay.
See if you like. I'm gonna do you a favor. Maybe clean out your ears before we come
No,
to the
I'm
cast.
just saying the context.
Holy.
Slightly missing.
They're
It's all
bickering.
good. They've won it, Mo. Do you know what that is as a percentage?
Tell me.
Well, no, I don't. I was asking. It was on the screen at the
I think
start.
it was like. Oh, I'm not even gonna attempt it. Don't do mental maths on stream, folks.
But FUT here, all on classics, but very quick to try and fight the B space. Larrock in the corner, Vandal in his hands. Got himself an ace already in this game, and he's looking to chase down some of these ecos, but Lovers Rock equally interested. Same can be said of Loiter. A big front 3 on the BBL side, all getting involved in the action here. And anti-eco just continues to build that
Wendler,
gap.
hello.
It's the bonus round that we're
I
most
win the
intrigued
skirmish
about,
if he
though.
doesn't op. Dude,
And
I
that
was
could be all
asking
of the
about
difference
that. I
here
was
on
wondering if
Lotus
you were
early
getting
doors.
the op
Well, I
out.
mean, the thing for FUT was they were able to build from the bonus round and get 5 in a row. BBL need to avoid that. They need to at least do a little bit of damage here.
Yeah.
Show us what they're good for. And I mean, remember last time, LaRock had his showstopper online by this point.
You had a gut feeling at 4-4
Yeah,
to
got
do
two
it.
of
You
them
should have just
super
done it, man.
early. It's only 3 away as
If
it
you get it to
stands, but no
4-4,
one's into this
if you're a
round.
coach against a player, you gotta get an Odin, Judge, or op out. No doubt.
Is weak, but there's a TP there for Lovers Rock, so he can arrive
Just
to help
end it.
support Kreven before the flood arrives. And with a little bit of information collected in B main, there is still a lingering threat of a split through the doors here.
Loiter could TP by the wall and make himself a real issue if he wanted to.
BBL are safe in the knowledge that that one trap is enough to stop the B push from coming in for now, though.
Wendler, I like your defense.
And Loiter, for the
Pistol,
most part, has been spotted, or at least
bonus,
spotted the
fast buy.
contingent as well.
That was
So
cool.
looking to play a little bit more further back.
I wasn't the biggest fan of the attack Viper
fake
walls.
through Zeus towards C, but they've already got what they wanted. There are 4 bodies on the other side of the map. The A hit is theirs for the taking. Lotus
This
still
was
got one more
Jason's.
TP to escape if he wants.
Yeah, that's
This is now
nice.
starting to gear towards that intended B finish that we thought we might see.
Pistols are always him now.
And so it now begs the question,
Always.
Cairo, what does this
Okay.
post plant look like? Because FUT have
Mate,
plenty
he's
of
been
time
popping
to
off on the
set
pistols.
up.
You guys' record since London's crazy.
A little bit of utility towards that Hobbit door. And Zeus playing within sight. Crystallian's up close by as well.
He's got a nade to try and interrupt this. Stop
Pistols have
that
been
push out
Jason
from
all
the
year.
waterfall as it
Damn.
stands. The rest set up in a crossfire.
I think right now, what
The
BBL
AWOL
are
has
waiting for is
value.
their utility to come online. They have
But
plenty of it as well. And as it does, they get wiped away. It doesn't take much. There is a Kraven trying to force another issue through main, and it doesn't work.
You're talking about
Well,
after plant value,
really
right?
sweating in that post plan?
And I'm pushing
very
deep.
clean from FUT, and
I think
we're
you can
seeing all
micro
the
it
right
a bit
signs in
better,
that situation
but
as well. That
maybe
one
I'm
nade
missing
from Zeus doing
something.
the heavy lifting, sowing some disarray. As you see BBL make their way back in. That's what this defender side is going to ask of you as well. Team play.
What do you think
tested
about
to the
glass
nth
pads?
degree.
I mean, if that's
Now
you,
into the
then that's
follow-up
you, man.
round.
DDK is a big glass
Larocque
pad
with his
believer,
sights set on rubble control
and that
nice
guy's a
early
super
here.
nerd, man. So I'm not gonna challenge it.
FUT set with their sights on A. Sop is so quick to head at least towards that ultimate orb. The spam not connecting, but keep your eye on Yetaji right now as he's in B main. That's a big 1v1 versus Kraven. He's gonna
wins
win
it.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
gonna
he
be the
wins
beat
that?
open up. Same
Just
post plan.
literally the whole round, no? Wait, mate,
How's
how's he done that? He's popping off, bro.
Rose from left field, and it's only
They all
Yetaji left.
tunnel vision for the core to pivot over towards B. Rose sent it through door, and he's wrecked everyone.
The second of BBL, but LaRoque
No
steals
one
it
was on top of it.
An advantage for BBL that grows back to 4 double
Did the
digits
smoke
found.
leak out and
And
he
again,
hid in
just
it for a
put
little
like this
bit, or are
one.
we just straight?
LaRoque says
No,
to Rose,
dog
"Oh,
timing
BBL
the
not getting
doors
next to it, mate,
open.
sorry." But this is the sort of impact we want to see from the captain. Spoke at length about Sociables fragging. Rose, not often you're going to see him coming up with kills, but when he does, and when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Yeah, caught
Well,
with the
there's
dog
been
out
plenty.
there.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought for a minute FUT didn't have a buy, but they actually do. Sorry, the Stinger in play for Yetaji, and he's also got his Steel Garden. So with the pace that's looking to hit in towards C, there could be issues for either side, to be honest. The Steel Garden being thrown right in straight away.
Very direct hit coming through, though. And FUT have most of the space they've been looking for. Here's the rocket from LaRoque.
Good
kill.
satchel from Zeus to
Sidestep
dodge
from
that
the
one. Do they
satchel
actually
there.
manage to get a
Great
trade off
movement,
it?
Zeus,
No,
into
but
the
I like the
hands
idea
of
from
Kraven.
him. It's like the only way he
So
survives on this.
ignored, but Kraven's still going from CT.
Such a
Defending
big
his
round for
toast.
FUT. Lose
Down
this,
to the
eco the
last
next.
man.
Basically done.
Numbers advantage, and
Oops.
with you said Loiter getting in behind here as well. There are problems on both fronts for FUT. Cornered is Yetaji,
That's it, right?
and BBL find themselves yet another round on this defender's side. Coming into the gun rounds, it's been 2 from 3, and FUT going back to the drawing board.
Yeah, we're going to have to time it after this one. It's just not working whatsoever. They're trying the fast takes, they're trying the slow takes. I mean, to be honest, the round previous to this one, I actually thought they had a pretty good start overall. The issue was they just didn't account for Rose
They're
running
all
out
giving
of
it
their
so
own
much.
smoke and getting what was near enough an ace. So, yeah, I don't think overall it was a massive difference.
I left when
but
FUT was
with that,
dominating. What happened? Mate,
you know,
it's your
see
fault.
Vlad talk to his team and try and give them something to adjust to what BBL are doing on the defense.
I think BBL have fully heated up into this one now. Where, like I said, you go back to the derby matches, high stakes games they played in the previous stage. Didn't look like they were in it at all, but they've called up their own number, they're here. And FUT at the same time,
JYD, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Thank you for the 14 months. You came from the VOD channel just to use your Prime sub. Mad respect, mate. Thank you so much for the support.
Similar scenes with the lead that they had should really have closed it out in regulation before it went to overtime.
a worry here. FUT have decided, Hazza, that they want to deny 12.
Dude, I
So
still remember, like 2 years ago when I played ranked, I never play ranked. And I used voice comms, and someone said, "You're that YouTuber," and then said, "Sliggy VODs." Like that was my main channel. That was cool. I was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, you're that guy from the VOD channel.
The numbers himself. Trap sets up the first, the follow-up of his own good doing. TP from Sociable's a death sentence, and
yeah, I mean they forced, they got wrecked.
Borrowed time.
It's impressive from BBL, man. It looked good.
FUT are going to have sort of max lost bonus heading into this last one here.
Great,
as you say,
good showing, to be honest. Good
put a lot
recovery.
into this round, and it's not come up.
I mean, what, Sociable's on 0, Cristalli on 150, Zeus on 300. Yetishi trying to fight this with a stinger.
He's just chasing shadows right now.
He's looking for something, but he's going to head straight into
BBL,
Lotus, who's just
they look
gonna hold
really
this
good
one
at the
down.
moment.
Tell the rest of his team that they could potentially
I haven't
move
seen
on,
a bad
and
map
Lover's
from them
Rock's
yet.
done that.
We've only seen 3 maps though, but
Feels as if
it's been
BBL
3
just
for
playing
3,
with their foot
looking
at this
really strong.
moment in time.
Yeah, they are. And this is the thing as well. We know the record that this organization holds in this fixture. It's popped up in plenty key duels over the years. First Strike, the sorts, original Turkish online masters as well. But FUT, for the most part, have been the team
A nice
to beat.
cage with a little
It's not since this new
alleyway at the back.
generation now that
can
all the
clear close
difference.
before the main angle.
Salt in the wounds.
Okay, 6 goes at Lover's Rock, gets
Into
the off
next
back out.
one. FUT are trying their best to contest this. 3 Guardians, Harvando. Of course, well, it's actually turned into 4 Guardians rather than 3 Guardians and a Bulldog. And the attack walking aimlessly in towards Lover's Rock Operator. But they need to be careful because Sociable TP's behind.
Soft sliding in on the front line, that's also posing the biggest threat right now. Lover's Rock trying to play up close. Sociable would be in the perfect position if he wasn't being flanked himself. Rose on the retake coming back in to support, but the players on site have already dropped and FUT have just brushed them aside this time.
Zeus with a plant, gets ult for next round.
Queued up for them here, Cairo, but it's a little too late.
Feels like it. So FUT keep themselves alive for 1 round longer. They're able to upgrade the weapons that they had. An Operator picked up. I mean, nicely done, exploding on towards A, but how replicable is this round?
Is it Nico? It is force buy.
It does feel like we've seen FUT be very direct so far on this attack side in terms of their executions. For how good Sociable had been at the mid-rounding. I mean, this hasn't been numerically his best.
Keep the countdown going. Got 1 raise ult to maybe force them down to a low by Eco.
But we have seen it for him in the last week or so.
8-person duel aiming.
Attack up this time.
Still not found either. Not announced himself. Lover's Rock forced to use TP.
Just going to drift back towards the A-hold though. The spy cam out in sand by Kreven. He's trying to lock down B solo. Rocket in his face. Zeus has found the kill.
What did that do to him? Like, what, 20 damage? Not even?
Here. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Shop Squad is a real issue, and they're so quick to try and flood back in. Flood out.
Look at the numbers, man. They fight very well together. They fight very, very well together.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else that can be said about that.
No, BBL have absolutely rolled over FUT. After those